All right, we're gonna make a quick and dirty estimate of how much soil is gonna be needed to go from the bottom where the soil is up to the top, and the length and the width, so that we can get a volume multiplied by 2, and then that's gonna be the amount of we'll use that to calculate the number of bags and stuff that we're gonna need. So let's just do that real quick. So we have this estimate. Nope, where'd it go? Yeah, estimate 4 inches. Yeah, about 4 inches. I'll go over here. See if it's basically the same. Doesn't have to be an exact science. Yeah, it's a little more than 4 inches, but that's a little less. It's 4 inches. Go from the outside to the inside. So, well, outside to outside's 4 feet. That's easy to remember. I'll do that. And this is probably going to be close to 8 feet. Yeah, it's close to 8 feet. So, 8 feet. By 4 feet by well, we got 4 inches, and then so that's what, 1/3 of a foot. Yep. And then it's 32 times 1/3, which is somewhere between 10 and 11. And so that's what we'll get. Probably just make it nice and easy and get 10. Super simple. Right, so this is one of my favorite times of the year, is getting this bad boy out. So what it is it's a dethatcher, and it's got these little tines, and it spins and pulls out all of the grass clippings from your yard, and pulls them, kind of scrapes them up like this. But I don't know what it is. Something about this, it's just my absolute favorite thing to do every year. Makes the yard look really good, opens a ton of stuff up so that the grass can actually grow outwards or sideways, and it's also just daggone satisfying. So I love doing it, and we finally got some good weather. We got maybe another week or 2 before we can plant anything, but we got a break in all of this rain, so I'm gonna go ahead and at least do one pass. Just enjoy it. It's gonna be fun. Oh, heck yeah. Unreasonably excited. It turned out nice. So this is like the 3rd or 4th year I've done this, and each year it's a little bit less each time, which is great. It means that a lot of these things get picked up. So now I'm gonna rake it all up, But yeah, there's so much of that that comes out. I mean, just look at this. It pulled all of that out. It's crazy. And so now you can see in there where there's the dirt in between. And so the grass is going to be encouraged to grow and fill that in, and instead of having dead grass right there. So this is nice. Got a whole little field of it. It's awesome. And then when we get this raking, we'll get a sense for just how much did we pull out. And this is just by going one direction. Normally you want to go both directions. So I think this year I'm going to just leave it at this one direction, rake all of it back, and then in another day, maybe a week or two from now, I'll go in this direction and rake it all out, and then that should be good to go for the year. So we'll get you set up so you can watch the time lapse of the raking. One thing that's worth pointing out, this thing my grandpa taught me, if you make this little figure 8 right here, then no matter how hard you pull, it's not gonna come undone. And so you can tug and tug and it's just not gonna come undone. So yeah, I could probably use another length of extension cable, but yeah, it gets the lion's share of the yard. It's not too bad. The other thing to pay attention to is a lot of times with these electric mowers, you need to get an extension cable, electric cable. But the electric cables, they come in different thicknesses, which are called gauges. So like the larger the gauge number, the smaller the diameter. I wish we would be sane and just give the diameter in millimeters, but it's just the way it is. So if you can, it's more expensive, but the thicker diameter or the smaller gauge allows more current to go through or the same amount of current but at less resistance, and so you end up getting a lot less parasitic loss the thicker the cable is. I do what I can to get a 10 or a 12 gauge. You can see that this one is a 12 gauge. A lot of times when you go and buy an extension cord, it'll be like 14 gauge or 16 gauge. I think the vast majority of them are 14 gauge. You definitely want to get a 12 or a 10. It makes a huge difference for how long you can run these things out, because it'll you get a voltage drop from the resistance with the length. So anyways, just a little thing to keep in mind. All right, let's get to raking. Alrighty, and there it is. Look at all of that. Just one pass pulled it out of this little bit of yard. All of that was stuck in there. Can you imagine how much we cleared out to let the grass fill in the gaps and get some nice healthy broadleaves going in there again. And this is motivating, and that's just one pass. So totally worth doing it at least once a year, just pulling all that crap out. Yep, very exciting. Now since we did it onto this tarp, we can easily just pull it back into the woods and dump it. there you go. All right, got done raking the backyard after dethatching it. Looks way cleaner. And this, that's how much we pulled out. It's crazy. Absolutely mental. All of that was stuck in the grass all throughout. I haven't gotten that little section, but man, unreal. So you can see there's still a bunch of chopped up leaves and stuff, but man, this is hopefully enough to get the grass to fill in these bare spots. Give them some breathing room. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Very happy with it. I think it took, I don't know, 2 hours, maybe 3. Totally worth it.